Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. LaVine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. And for Charlotte, Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Hayward in at small forward. And Doris, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
Now here's Plumlee, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Nails the baby hook.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Vucevic against Plumlee. It's deflected. Here's Washington. Pass to Plumlee. Ball right side. Outside for Rozier. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's DeRozan. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Vucevic. This one for three. And it's Vucevic again missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up. I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
And Chicago has possession, following the bucket by the Hornets. Knocks it loose. Rozier with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Rozier against LaVine. Rozier, the pass to Plumlee. To the middle. Clock at 6. The shot comes out. Now Chicago takes it the other way. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play, Doris.
Well, from the outset, BA, he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's LaVine. The Hornets making their last shot. Drills it from deep.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach LaVine. The elbow position, the follow-through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
Now here's Rozier. Last game, he had 28 points. The kick out to Ball. It's Hayward on the wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. Over Hayward. And it's DeRozan missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Chicago trailing here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes play. And here is Vucevic. He's checked by Plumlee. Plumlee against Vucevic. DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Williams is checked in for Plumlee. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Bradley comes in for Williams. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
So it's Chicago now. 6-point game.
Well, DeMar DeRozan excels at finding space to score from the mid-range. Whether it's coming off a screen or if he has to breaking down a defender, he'll get to that spot.
Now here's Hayward. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's DeSumo. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
And here's Rozier. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. Stolen by Drummond. Pass to Levine. DeRozan outside. Here's DeSumo. Here's Bradley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 2. The baseline J. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Rozier. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Bradley. DeRozan against Hayward. That one goes in. DeRozan's got 8.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Now Washington. Williams passes to Washington. And that one drops for him.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
What's up? That one misses for Washington. For Chicago, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's good from White. And the Hornets making a change here. White hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Smith. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, you have to absorb the bump on the jump shot, and Dennis Smith Jr. still able to deliver. That is not easy, folks.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Alex Caruso. Derek Jones is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Dragic in at the one. Now here's Dragic to the paint. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. The Hornets with a lead. Smith right side. Launches a three. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And the Hornets with possession here after the basket by Chicago. Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, timing and rhythm, such a big part of shooting. Dennis Smith Jr., pretty look.
Outside, Williams. And here's Caruso. Back to Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Dragic against Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, make no mistake, Dennis Smith Jr. is not afraid of a little contact.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
This is an area where Dennis Smith Jr. is working on, right? As the primary ball handler, you have to be able to make your free throws.
Good on the second one. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dragic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Pulls up on the wing. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Rozier with it. He's got 10. Fires from deep. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Levine. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Plumlee finds McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Bulls. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one, and that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Down low, Bradley. Plumlee pulls down the board.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Inside. Here's Hayward. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Charlotte making some changes. Washington's checked in for Plumlee, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Smith. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for Dragic. Now here's DeRozan, coming off a 28-point game against Charlotte.
Boy, the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Charlotte has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside for Rozier. The 3-ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Rozier's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Back to DeSumo. Pass to Bradley. And he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Hayward outside. There's a minute 40 left in the second period. Floats one up. Rozier can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Six to shoot. Here's DeSumo. Doesn't go for him. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. Here's Washington. Bradley grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. 56 seconds left in the first half. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Charlotte making some changes. Williams comes in for Hayward. And it's Martin in for McDaniels. And a change for the Bulls. White's checked in. Levine against Martin. 5 to shoot. Levine with room to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Levine's got 5 points.
But I tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
Ball outside. Here's Williams. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Bulls have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Levine can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Ball. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
DeRozan outside. Over Washington. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was all Terry Rozier in the first quarter. He had 16 points and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Shaq, what do you think about Chicago?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. You're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier. Man, is he getting it done today?
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington, and it's Plumlee in at the center spot. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Dosunmu. He's checked by Plumlee. Dosunmu can't hit.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Plumlee. Rozier from outside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Ball no good. And the Bulls shooting around 41%. Up top, Levine. Pounded by Rozier. Levine against Rozier. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Charlotte's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Ball outside. Rozier finds Plumlee. Back to Rozier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
You can see the kind of attention that Terry Rozier is going to attract on the defensive end. This guy's scoring capabilities causes the contact.
That free throw misses.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
McDaniels is checked in for Washington. And the Bulls also making a change. Dragic is checked in for Levine. He's off on the second. So, Doris, what differentiates Terry Rozier at his position?
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me, and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Deflected!
How about the anticipation from Terry Rozier? Excellent defensive play. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Now here's Dragic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
Goran Dragic is such a wily veteran, both of NBA and international play. He's a guy that doesn't let pressure get to him.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Hits both from the stripe. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got his third bucket of the night.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Jones finds Williams. Back to Jones. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
The Bulls have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
This is what you call pulling the strings on the offensive end. Dragic with an assist. Yes, sir.
Here's McGowan's. Looking for his first basket still in this one. McDaniels against Jones. Smith outside. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte gets it back. And the basket by Plumlee.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Dragic. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. To the wing, right side. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And he makes it.
Well, to me, this is where Dennis Smith Jr. is most dangerous. Inside, using that combination of athleticism and strength.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Dragic. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Down low.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Caruso against ball. That shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Vucevic slams it in.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Caruso against ball. To the paint. Vucevic with a steal. Going all the way to the rack.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pass to McGowan's. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. For three, Smith buries it from three. Smith's got 11 points.
When Dennis Smith makes the three, it's going to draw the defense out and open driving lanes. Nice shot there.
Dragic against Smith. Back to Williams. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to McGowan's. Back to Smith. Ball with it. From downtown. No good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hornets out in front. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Yeah, Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in it for 1. Three-pointer Rozier. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. DeRozan right side. Over Washington. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Vucevic.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Rozier can't get it to go. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Here's Dosunmu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Now here's Washington. It's stolen by Drummond. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Hayward.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor. Using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And the first one at the line is good.
Don't you have the sense that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender. I'm up to the challenge.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And so he's able to get one of two. Charlotte has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Washington. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Fires it. Hornets with the rebound. Hayward's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Williams. Hayward outside. And here's Rozier. Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Now here's Levine. Back to DeRozan. A step back shot, and he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, an outpouring of offense, and the whole arsenal is on display for DeMar DeRozan right now.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents' guys played Division I basketball.
And that one falls for Washington. All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball family?
Well, I think if you have 2 college players, 2 high-level college players, it automatically means you've got 2 high-level coaches who can help develop your skills at a young age. But the other part of this, the mental aspect, such a huge advantage to have people who've been there and done that.
Both shots good from the strike. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Levine passes to DeRozan. Here's Bradley. Williams defending. Levine against Rozier. 13 feet out. And again, it's Chicago.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ball finds Washington. Left side, Williams. Up top, Rozier. He's covered by Levine. Back to Rozier. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And we're going to have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. DeRozan outside. Pass to Levine. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. And Rozier, here we go. That one drops for him. Rozier's got 24.
If anyone embraces these moments, it's Terry Rozier. The guy is fearless.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier. Man, is he getting it done today?
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ayo Dosunmu.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the free ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Dragic comes in for Dosunmu. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
And Allie, thanks.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
That one misses for Washington. Chicago trailing here. Levine passes to DeRozan. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. That shot is off. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Ball gets it to go.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Now here's DeRozan from 10 feet away. It's hauled in by Hayward. Pass to Washington. Now here's Plumlee, covered by Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss. And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's off as well, so he misses both.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think it's easy to admire everything Gordon Hayward brings to the table. This guy can score at all 3 levels, and he can also defend. He's crucial to this team.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And it's the Bulls with the ball.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so the Hornets take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Gordon, congratulations. As you look to lead this team to sustained success, wins like this have to be encouraging.
Yeah, it felt good. It was a great team win for us. We came into this one with a lot of focus. We really guarded them. I think that allowed us to get good shots on the other end. So, they're going to be better. They're going to be able to knock down some shots they missed tonight. But good effort by us.
Offense starts on defense. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and good night, everyone.